The point is, we need to take care of ourselves. I got an orange. Let's throw it in the snow real quick. Get it nice and cool. Let me fix that camera real quick. Look at that. You see that, dude? That's crazy. As my orange cools down, because my back was so hot on this little hike up here that it just, All right. You know what? I've waited long enough for this orange. My head gets I get all in my head sometimes. And I feel like a lot of people do. And I talk about anxiety because I want you guys to overcome anxiety. Whoever's watching this, you know what I mean? I'm doing some things in the future soon that I'm planning that, oh man, when I tell you I'm terrified, I'm literally never been this. It's a crazy decision. And I've had a lot going on in life. When stuff goes wrong in life, something I found, there's two types of people, and I found that because I'm living in it. I was at the bar the other day. I don't drink, I just drink water. Sometimes I want to see a friend. Well, I thought was a friend. And what I found was he was so miserable with his life, but he acted like, I'm more confident than you. I'm better than you. It was crazy because you look at his life and you're like, you're not happy. You're so insecure. You're like, I get insecurity, but not like this. Don't be insecure and arrogant. It's okay to be insecure. It's not okay to stay insecure. Work on it. Work on what you can, because you can triumph in life. It's not easy. It's not easy. Basically what I'm saying is I got out of a 4-year relationship, and I don't talk about it. I don't try to make it my persona. I don't try to bash anybody. No one needs to know. You know what I mean? No one needs to know what happened. All respect to the other person, but that's such a rough thing to do. You're getting out of a 4-year relationship. Your identity was wrapped up in it. Your life was wrapped up in it. And it wasn't a fun ending. It wasn't like, I'm bored of you. No, it wasn't. It wasn't fun. I think now it's been 3 weeks, since then. When you go through something that rough, literally, you are getting rid of the current identity in which you have, trying to make your own. I haven't been alone in my adulthood. I'm 23 now. I was dating her for 4 years, and before her, I had a relationship with someone else for a year. Here I am, just trying to rebuild myself. I'm growing a following, but I realized something as I was posting was I really want to give to other people. Like these videos, I want to give to you, right, as a gift, almost in a way. I want to create engagement that makes you want to spend your time here. I want to let you know of who I am so you feel like you can relate to me. I don't really want to peel this apart. Should I peel it apart? Should I all right, we will. People are going through a lot of rough shit. And I've seen a lot of rough things. I've been friends with a lot of people who've been through a lot of rough times. And I've come to a lot of clarities about things, right? And one of the biggest ones is if someone's going through a rough time, sometimes you have to know when you have to realize, it's not your problem, right? It's not rude to be selfish, right? For example, let's use this analogy. A lot of people, Christians, and tend to maybe feel not even just Christians, but that's the only one I can speak about because I'm I guess in that field myself. A lot of them will feel the need to try and bring other people in. And it's I understand it's coming from a good place. But some people do need to understand that sometimes it's not our problem, right? Other people will preach about it and talk about it. That's fine. I'm talking about the people who maybe, even as Jesus said, don't focus on taking the speck out of somebody else's eye when you have to take the log out of yours. How's the orange? The orange ain't too shabby. After the relationship, I've always been off and on about God. I really have. I always believed in Jesus, right? We know he's real. That's at the bare minimum. We know he's real. He's in Muslim. He's in Hindu. He's in every religion, right? We know he's real. Now, like many people, I'm miracles? All right, come on. He was very smart, respectable person, did a lot of great things, and that's how I want to treat people, is the way he treated people. There's a lot of misconceptions about what he did, but that's not really the point right now. The point is, we need to take care of ourselves. Take care of ourselves, love ourselves. It's not easy. It's not easy. Ever since the beginning, we had a reason to hate us. In different religions too, is just an example, is like one of the ancient cities, I forget the name, they had a religion where there was this story of I think it was a king or a god, and he was so tyrannous and evil, and all man was made from the blood of him, right? It's like, that's how they viewed it back then. Judaism, Christianity, if we look at Adam and Eve, for whoever believes in that, you're telling me that man and woman and man, or however you want to view it, like disobeyed God, and we got tricked, and we you know what I mean? And then we just became this, and we didn't like ourselves. We had a reason. And I'm getting a little off track, but something I've been saying is, it's a selfish act not to be the best you possibly can be. And it never leads to anywhere good. I had a video recently where I passed out a bunch of flowers to singles on Valentine's Day. I've been told by people, oh, that's so ballsy, like that takes a lot of balls. I didn't think about it. All I thought about was like, oh God, this is so weird. But then I was like, is it weird? And I was like, whatever, I'll try it. And I was freaked out. I was anxious. Dude, I was so anxious. And I'm thinking of taking a trip to meet people. I don't know anyone yet. But the whole point is, maybe if I go take this trip, I'll try to meet people, my type of people, And I'm talking about me, right? Because I say me because it's easier for me to talk about my stuff and you relate than me try to tell you what your stuff is, right? I can't speak in absolutes. I can't go, oh, everybody, right? I know I have in videos, but I really can't. I only know myself best at the end of the day. Sure, I can read into people, I can get a vibe or whatever. But if I say me, maybe you can take something from it or not. That's fine. The wind is starting to get to my fingers, I'm not going to lie. This trip I'm thinking about, dude, it's so freaky. I'm thinking maybe I'll meet people, maybe I'll network, I don't know. I have 300 followers. I'm not monetized. I don't have credibility. And I'm expecting to somehow get something out of this. I'm thinking, okay, I make a long form out of it. I make a couple short forms. And I wanted to let you know, I doubt all the time. But then I realized, oh gosh, I got no other option than this, because I want this. This trip I'm going to take is like almost symbolic. And I would like to, have 1,000 followers. I would like to be monetized. I'd like to be able to make money from this, right? But at the end of the day, I need to focus on making quality content for you, for me, something that I enjoy. I've kind of like really fell into my identity again. I've never been this happy in a long time. It's crazy. I really haven't, I just feel so much better about life. My highs and my attitude have been so much better. I felt so much more motivated. My anxiety has gone away a lot. Well, to an extent. I feel so much more motivated. At the same time, I doubt, I'm anxious, I'm scared. At the end of the day, I'm fearful. But that also, at the end of the day, I push through it. I still struggle with overwhelm. I still get stuck. So I like New England. I live in Connecticut. In the winter, I'm surprised it's sunny now. It was so cloudy. We actually get more precipitation than Seattle and Washington. It's insane. But I think I need to find my people, and you need to find your people. Because if you have a drive in a direction and your people aren't making you feel like you can do it, they're not your people. And the people who are around me are just, I'm too much for them, let's say. I've always been iffy about God. I said that earlier. But recently I've just I've just had this, trust in him. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's strange. I've never felt that before. I've always questioned and been iffy, and I don't know, and nothing happens. Then all of a sudden I was like, what if I just trusted him? What if? I believe in Jesus, but something, the spirit, I guess, says like, go see what happens. And now I realized, I say this, God can't move a parked car. So if you're not doing anything in life, God can't help you. But if you're putting output and you're trying your best, God can steer that. And I'm not saying it mystical. I'm trying not to, because I'm so iffy on the mystical stuff. In the upcoming time, I don't know when yet. I will take this trip. I'll see what I can do. Hopefully we can get monetized on here. That'd be nice. I hope some of you can see that the struggles I've been with, at least what you see anyways on the surface, and what I'm also capable of doing. Pushing through the anxieties, talking to people, doing things that were just like, oof, that's strange, I'll put the orange bits away. I don't know if squirrels like them, so I'll just take them with me. But to kind of tie this all together and end it off, if you feel a pull of comfort, a pull of you just know you need to do something, it's probably the right decision. But it's not said by fear, and it's not said by anxiety, and it's not said by sadness. It's not said by emotion. That's the thing I found. It's whatever you want to be, spiritual, whatever. Your spirit pulls you in a direction. You don't know how to explain it. You just know where it's going. And it's not dictated by emotion. I had to make decisions recently that I would never have done. I was anxious. I just wouldn't have done them. I'm anxious, attached. Like, there's just things I just can't do. This wave came over me of, you know what you need to do. And I did it. It was strange. It was scary. I was anxious. I was like, I can't believe I just did that. But what else are you going to do? And I've had times like that. Not many, but some. And I can't explain it. But the result is always what I needed. And it made me feel better at the end, even if it was hard. Your spirit's pulling you somewhere. If you feel like something's not right, it's not right. It's not right. Overthinking is there. And something I found, to tie this all in again, action creates insight. And the easiest way to start killing that overthinking, I still get it. All right, I'm no Superman. Easiest way to kill that, or at least a little bit, is just do the very next physical action you can do. I like to call it the fork method. Basically, if you need to do the dishes, what's the smallest thing you do? Take one fork out. Take one fork out. Put that away. Chances are you're gonna want to take the next dish out, and then the next. The hardest thing is starting. The work is easy, technically anyways. Everybody can work hard, and you're capable of it, even if you don't think so. Taking the next physical action, and that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm going to take this trip, and I'm terrified. I have no plan. It might cost me a good amount. It's so crazy. Like, God, every time I think about it, it's crazy. It's like, I'm going to take this trip. I'm going to somehow make a plan. I'm going to somehow make shorts and long forms and pull you guys into it. I'm gonna somehow, whether or not it's an engaging video or if it's just vlog like or whatever it is, it's man, that is terrifying. And I need to do it because I'm finally alone in my adulthood and things are happening. And you know what? I need to dig my heels into this chapter like nobody's business. Hope you have some insight here or something. So I am gonna make my way down this mountain and hope you have a blessed day. All right. Goodbye. I love you.